our Malaysian government implemented the Movement Control Order as the COVID-19 pandemic worsened in March 2020. School pupils had to stay at home and teachers had to start online teaching. Under the leadership of Datuk Dr. Mahang Sun, the Deputy Minister of Education Office has launched Easy Learning Web. Pupils are able to continue learning from home through the Easy Learning Facebook page and YouTube channel. Easy Learning Web is an interactive learning platform. Pupils are welcome to interact with the teachers during lessons via the chat room section. Real learning can only take place when there is an active two-way communication. We continue to improve ourselves to keep abreast with the latest trend in education. Let's venture into the world of learning together with Easy Learning Web. Easy Learning Web welcomes you.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon, teachers, pupils, and viewers of Easy Learning Web. Welcome to the 5th Spark in the Dark 2.0 Learn English online series. I'm Miss Caroline Tham, the moderator of the day. Before we start our lesson today, here are some reminders for all of you. Since the lesson will be ongoing for an hour, so we want you all to pay full attention throughout the lesson. You may take notes on a paper or in a book using a pencil and respond to questions by typing in the chat box or comment section. You can comment politely and positively so that we can have a productive session. And please avoid using negative words that may hurt someone's feeling. Use earphone and adjust the video resolution to 720p for better audio and viewing experience. Complete the task. Last but not least, you have to fill in the attendance form and complete the task given for certification. If you haven't liked the Easy Learning Web Facebook page, please like it now by clicking on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel too. You will get notification for our upcoming learning series. Let me introduce the speaker of today. She is Madam Choo from SJKC Yuk-Chuan, Selangor. She is a TESOL degree holder from UM and a master degree from UKM. She has 11 years of teaching experiences. She is currently the head of English panel and English language teacher at her school. And she has gained the Anugerah Inovasi dalam PDPC PPD Petaling Utama in 2019. Okay. Now, let us welcome Miss Choo to the stage.
Hi, a very good afternoon, everyone. I'm Madam Choo here. Hi, I'm so glad to see all of you to join me today. All right, I'm Madam Choo from SJKC Yuk-Chuan Petaling Jaya, Selangor. So may I know where do you from? Do you mind let me know which state are you from? Are you from Selangor? Who is from Selangor, just like me? Or are you from Penang? Or are you from Kelantan? Or anyone from Kuantan? Can I see? You may type it out at the chat box. All right? Don't be shy. And let's say hi to your friends. I can see very epic. Wow. She said hi even at 1:30 p.m. just now. Okay. Hi, Savitari. Hi, Yimi. Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, GZ. Sorry, Jay-Z. You are from Selangor. And Sui Kin is from Ipoh. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So our topic for today is going around. Okay, going around. So may I know, how do you travel to school every day? How do you go to school every day? Do you go to school by bus? Do you cycle to school? Or someone drives you to school? Maybe your daddy, your mommy, or your grandparent, your grandfather, your grandmother, your yeye drives you to school. So can you please tell me, how do you travel to school every morning? There are a few ways of answering. You can tell me, I go to school by bus. Okay, I take the taxi to school, maybe sometimes. I take the bus to school. Or I ride my bike to school. Or who drives me to school? Let's share. Let's tell us. Okay, how do you go to school every morning? Your mommy. Okay, JC said mommy drives. I think it's a boy, isn't it? All right, drive him to school. Hi, Aliyah Hani. Okay, hi. So also you can say my mom drives me to school. Very good. Yes. Okay, that is the correct way of answering. I go to school by car. Yes, that's another way of saying. Okay, I go to school by car. Or you can say someone drives me to school. Okay? Or anybody ride a bike to school. I don't see any at the moment. Hi, Yimi. Hi. Thank you for joining me today. All right. Okay. My mom drives me to school. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Okay. Do you know any unique? Just now we talk about a bus. Okay. We talk about car. Most of you, your mommy drives you to school. Okay. You go to school by car. Okay. So do you know any unique and special transportation around the world besides car, taxi, motorbike, bicycle, any more unique? Do you know any unique or special transportation around the world? Any idea? Do you know any? Do you want to type it out and tell me? Do you know any unique and special transportation around the world? In fact, some of your friends already shared their answer. We have the pre-task before this. Okay, you can have a look over here. There's a pre-task over here. Okay, so Shinkansen, you know what's that? It's a bullet train. Okay, you can find this train in Japan. You can find this train in Japan. We have different types of bullet train, okay, in different country. Okay, Shinkansen is one of the bullet trains that you can find it in Tokyo, Japan, which it connects, okay, it connects most of the major cities in Japan. All right, so this is one of the interesting transportation. Oh, can you look? Can you see here? Toboggan run. Isn't that interesting? Okay, you can find this in Portugal. Okay, you can find this in Portugal. Okay, and this is made using basket work and operated by 2 riders. You need 2 riders, okay, to get it moves. Okay, this is so interesting. Okay, and now, and someone shared this one, bamboo train. Okay, you can find this bamboo train, okay, in Cambodia. I will tell you more about bamboo train later. Okay, don't worry, I will tell you more about bamboo train later. And this is the London Underground train. Okay, this is so interesting. Okay, not only that, okay, your friends also shared a party bike. Have you heard of party bike? This is new to me as well, okay? It can be found, okay, in Netherlands, in the city of Amsterdam. In fact, this is not a real transportation though, okay? This is not a real transportation, but it is a vehicle served more as a refreshment stand. Okay, it carries what? It carries alcohol. Okay, we know kids, we can't drink alcohol. Children, no alcohol, okay, until you are 18. But this is interesting. This party bike, they actually carries this alcohol on the street, okay, rolling through the city streets, whereby the tourists, okay, the tourists, they can go and enjoy, okay, they ride on it and they can enjoy the alcohol, the beers at the same time. Okay, interesting. All right, jeepney. This is new to me as well. Jeepney. Where can we find this? This is from Philippines, okay, in the city of Manila. Okay, I think this is something similar like Toto, where you can find it in Thailand. All right, so this is the people in Philippines, they prefer to take this as to compare to their regular taxi. Okay, why? Because it's cheaper. Okay, it's so much cheaper. It's Jeep. Okay, it is from old US military World War II Jeeps. Okay, they have been recorded and used as part of the Philippines public transport. And recently, the government has begun to regulate their use as part of the program to reduce emission. So thank you for some of your friends who shared all these brilliant ideas. Okay, they actually Google it out, okay, and share the pictures. Okay, it really blows my mind. I haven't seen most of the transportation here. Okay. Now let's find out, let's discover some cool and unique transportation around the world. Okay, I would like to share, okay, there are some new cool and unique transportation that I'm going to share. Okay, not many, but only 4. Okay, first of all, the first one, suspension railway. You can find it in Wuppertal, Germany. Okay, it is opened in 1901 and it is the oldest electric elevated railway with hanging cars. Can you see that? It's hanging. It's so different like our LRT, isn't it? Can you see that? It's real, guys. It's true. It's happening. All right. So it is made of 19 and 200,000 tons of steel. Okay, and every day, over 85,000 passengers use it to travel around the city. Interesting. Do you dare to ride on this suspension railway? Yimi said, no, I no go. What does it mean? Okay, so this is the first transportation that I'm going to share. This is called suspension railway. Okay, interesting. Do you think it's interesting? The second one, now, Coco Taxi. Isn't that cute? Can you see the little yellow car over here? I'm not sure whether it's called car or a motorbike. Okay, but you can find this in Havana, Cuba. Okay, and it is a yellow taxi and it's shaped like a hollow coconut. Do you think it looks like a coconut to you? All right, it can be seen in Havana and Varadero. These little Coco Taxi, okay, they are actually faster and less expensive than regular taxi. So the people there, they actually like to take Coco Taxi as to compare to the regular taxi. Isn't that interesting? Okay, I would like to try on it one day. Okay, if there is a chance. Okay, now number 3. What is this? Someone shared just now. Okay, someone shared just now in the pre-task, remember? Okay, so number 3, this is a bamboo train where you can find it in Battambang, Cambodia. All right, it is made out of an electric generator and a makeshift bamboo platform as seating. Can you see that? 2 persons sitting on it. That is actually made of bamboo. Okay, they run along the railway tracks at speeds of up to 400 kilometers per hour. Okay, how fast is 40 kilometers per hour? Okay, later when you go out, you ask daddy and mommy, try to drive, okay? Drive at the speed of 40 kilometers per hour, then you know how fast it is. Okay, so the fare of this bamboo train is actually very, very low. Okay, would you like to take on this train? Would you like to try on it? Okay, this is so interesting. Okay, you can find this bamboo train in Cambodia. Okay, last but not least, another transportation that I'm going to share with you is duck, D-U-K-W. Okay, D-U-K-W, this is pronounced as duck. Okay, you can find this in London, UK. All right, these trucks were actually designed by the American military during World War II. Okay, what's so special about this truck? What's so special about this duck? it can actually run over both land and water. Okay, this duck, it can run over both land and water. And now you can still see it in London. Okay, and it offers rides past famous London landmarks. Okay, the tourists, they will sit on it. Okay, they will take a ride, okay, to go around the city. Okay, and you will see a lot of landmarks at the same time. So, what do you think? How do you feel? So, we have talked about the suspension railway, cocoa taxi, bamboo train, and last but not least is the duck. Okay, the duck. What do you think? Are you going, if you were to choose, okay, do you want to try? Let's pick 1 to 4. Which one would you like to try? Which one would you like to try? Suspension railway, cocoa taxi, bamboo train, or the duck? Anybody? You can share at the comment section. You can share at the comment section. Okay, tell me, which one would you take a ride on? Which one would you try? I think I would like to try to take the suspension railway. I think it is quite terrifying at the same time. Okay, I think it's quite terrifying, but I think it's very interesting. Okay. Oh, Angel said cocoa taxi. Okay, you want to try on cocoa taxi? Okay, bamboo train. Alicia, you want to try bamboo train? Okay, and cocoa taxi as well. I can see Oisikin. She said she wants to ride on cocoa taxi. Okay, thank you for your answers here. All right, I would like to ask, there are how many modes of transportation? Do you know? 1, 4, or 5? How many modes of transportation? There are how many modes of transportation? Are there 5, 4, 10, or 11? Do you have any ideas? How many modes of transportation? Any idea? You can just type it out. Okay, how many modes of transportation? Do you know? Any idea? Okay, there are actually 4 modes of transportation. All right, they are land, water, land transportation, water transportation, underwater transportation, and air transportation. All right, so there are different types of transportation, isn't it? So do you know the name of the transportation? Do you know the name of the transportation? Do you know them all? Oh, Suikin said 3. No. There are 4, in fact. Okay, land, water, underwater, and air. So without further ado, let's play some game. Are you excited? Okay, are you excited? So we are going to play a game. We are going to play booklet. All right, are you ready for some quiz? Okay, let's join. Okay, our teacher will share the link at the comment section. Please click into it. Okay, please click into it and join the game. All right, are you ready? Don't be shy, everybody can take part. Don't be shy, everybody can take part. Don't hurry up. Honey, hi, honey. So let's join booklet. We are going to do booklet. Come, let's join booklet. Hurry up, I'm waiting. Oh, okay, I can see. We see Alicia, hi. Angie, Joe, good. Come, hurry up. Who else? We have how many? Okay, come, quick. Shall we begin? There are 10 more. 3 more are not ready. So this is just a very simple quiz. Okay, don't worry, they are very simple. Okay, they are very simple. Okay, shall we begin? In the count of 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alicia got the first 20 coins. Hurry. 20 goals. Good. Oh no, SK just took 2 gold from Alicia. That's sad. Alicia is the first. Andrew just took 72 gold from VC. That is so much. Alright, VC is the first now with 162 gold. Anybody? Good job, Alicia. Wow, that is very good. With 2,232 gold. We still got 3 minutes to go. Good job, VC. Oh, you just took from Cindy. Angie, good job, Angie. Wow, Alicia is the first right now. Angie second. Singri is the third. Oh, VC is number 3 right now. We still got about 1 minute and 46 seconds to go. Okay, what XY. Congratulations, SK. You have 3,009 gold right now. Hurry up, guys, hurry up. Good job, Angie. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. We see. Wow. Kai Hen. Okay, good job, Kai Hen. $30. 30 seconds to go. Angie, wow. Angie just swapped with Ambu. Poor thing, Ambu. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Hands up. Congratulations, Angie. You are the champion. So Alicia got the second place and Wizzy got the third place. Okay. Is it fun? Do you think it's fun? All right. So the questions are pretty easy, isn't it? Are they easy? All right. Okay. Congratulations, Angie, once again. Okay. So basically, those are the transportations. Okay. Just now you are just practicing. Okay. You are just revising. Actually, you have known them. Okay. They are the name of the transportations. Okay. Tawa, sorry, we can't play again. Sorry. Okay. Oh, you're Ambu. Ambu, sorry. We can't play again. Okay, maybe next lesson. Okay, maybe the next lesson. Okay, I am going to share. Okay, let's continue with our lesson. Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining me. All right. I hope you have fun just now. So task 1. Okay, after the game, come, let's do something serious. Okay, tell me about it. Which type of transport do you prefer to use on a long journey? Why? Think. Do you know what's a long journey? Okay, maybe like from Selangor, okay, from PJ, you would like to go to Penang. So it would take about like 6 hours, okay, 4 hours, 5 hours. Okay, that is a long journey. Okay, so which type of transport do you prefer? Which type of transport would you prefer? Why? Can you please tell me? Okay, it could be train, okay, aeroplane, maybe you want to take a flight, okay, or motorbike. Okay, camper van. What's a camper van? Camper van is a big car, like a van, okay, you can actually sleep inside the van, okay. Sheep, car, bike. Okay, can you please tell me which one? JC said plane. Okay, plane. All right, we'll take plane. Okay, and where else? What else? Besides plane, what about other people? Ambu? And don't forget to tell me why. Why would you like to choose aeroplane? Why would you choose plane? Is it faster or you think it's cheap? Okay, the air ticket is way cheaper than the train ticket. Maybe, I don't know. Or you think it's safer. Or I think car, I would like to go, okay, by car because it is more comfortable. Okay, so please tell me why. Oh, so you can say I would prefer camper van. Okay, all right. Why? Tell me why. Is it because you can sleep in the car at the same time? Okay. What else? What about sheep? Do you think it's convenient to take sheep? What about motorbike? Do you think it's convenient to go on the long journey? Should you ride a bike? Or you should just take an aeroplane? It saves time. Okay. It is more comfortable. All right, so you can say yes because it will be more comfortable and we can see the scenery. Oh, Suikin, you choose, camper van. Okay. Suikin choose to go by camper van because she thinks that it will be more comfortable and she can see the scenery along the road. Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Now, so I can see a lot of these adjectives just now. Can you see the adjective words like fast, cheap, comfortable, safe, as what Suikin said just now, comfortable. Okay. So why do we use adjectives? We use adjectives to describe nouns. Okay, we use adjectives to describe nouns. What are nouns? They are actually things. Okay, you describe the transportation just now. Okay, you use adjectives to describe people, things, animals, plants. All right, but today we are going to describe the transportation. And why do we use adjectives in our sentences? Why do we use adjectives in our sentences? It not only to describe nouns, but it is also to give more information and it gives more meaning. All right, it gives more meanings to the reader. I can know better, I understand better. Okay, so we are not going to focus on adjectives today. However, we are going to learn how to make comparison. We are going to compare two different types of transports. Okay, we are going to make comparison, and I'm not going to ask you to use the comparative adjective. Remember, you learn er, than, more than. We are not going to use that one today. No. Okay, we are going to use just as when both are the same. When you compare, it could be same, it could be different, isn't it? All right, so we are going to use just as, what as. Okay, you put the adjective in between. Just as pretty as, just as fast as, when two things both are the same. Okay, when they are the same. When one is better than the other, okay, you use not as and you include the adjective as. Okay, not as comfortable as, not as fast as, not as safe as. Okay, so focus. Today we are going to use just as, or not as. Okay, some of you might confuse, what is this? Okay, no worries, we will go through together. Okay, so go back to the same question. Which type of transport do you prefer to use on a long journey? Why? Okay, I'll give you two choices here. Okay, I'll give you two choices here. One is the car and the other one is the train. So which one would you choose and why? Okay, which one would you choose and why? Okay, will you choose to go on a long journey by car, or would you go on a long journey by train? So here, pick me, car or train. So I give you the adjective here, comfortable. Do you think car is just as comfortable as train, or you think one is better than the other? Car is better, car is more comfortable, or the train is more comfortable? Then you have to choose not as. Do you get it? So, all right. So, what if I would like to choose car as my answer? How are you going to answer? I would like to choose car as my answer. Okay, this is the sample answer. I prefer to go on a long journey by car because the train is not as comfortable as my dad's car. That's my opinion. Okay, so that's why I would choose car to go on a long journey. Okay, I prefer to go on a long journey by car because the train is not as comfortable as my dad's car. Can you see that? I use this not as comfortable as instead of using more than. Okay, because my dad's car is more comfortable than the train. No. Okay, different way of saying, you can say the train is not as comfortable as my dad's car. Okay, thank you. Yes, JC. Okay, train is not as comfortable as car. Good. All right. Now, what if both are same? Both are the same. Both are comfortable. How am I going to write? Car or train, both are the same. Both are just as comfortable. How are you going to ride? So both are comfortable, then how are you going to say and how are you going to ride? You can say that I prefer to go on a long journey by car, although the train is just as comfortable as the car. Although both are the same, at the end I still pick car. I still want to go by car. So I would say I prefer to go on a long journey by car, although the train is just as comfortable as the car. Do you get it? Are you with me? Are you okay? All right. Are you okay so far? Okay. Yes. Thank you for your answer. Car is as comfortable as train. Yes. Okay. Thank you for your answer. Okay. Now, the second one. Let's try. Okay. Just now is the example that I gave you. Now let's see. Which type of transport do you prefer to use on a long journey? Plane or train? Now, you get to choose plane or train. Which one would you choose? And the adjective is fast. Fast. Okay, do you think plane is faster or the train is faster? How are you going to write? I give you probably 1 second. Is it too fast? Okay, JC said plane. Okay, he will choose plane. Why? Give me the complete sentence, please. Can you please give me a complete sentence by using just as or not as, please? Okay. What about the rest? Let's try. Let's try. Oh, thank you, Suikin. I can see that the car is not as fast as the train. Okay. So you would choose, oh, just now. So that was the previous answer for the previous question. Okay. So the plane is not as fast as the train. So you will choose train to go on a long journey because the plane is not as fast as the train. So that is your answer. Thank you. Any more? Let's try, people. Come, pupils, let's try. Let's make your own sentence. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay. Train is not as fast as plane. Yeah. JC said he would choose plane because train is not as fast as plane. Okay, that is correct. Okay, Naresh, thank you. The train is not as fast as the plane. Good job. That is the correct answer. The train is not as fast as the plane. Okay. So this is my sample answer. I prefer to take a plane to go on a long journey because the train is not as fast as the aeroplane. Okay? So I think Naresh, Naresh answered the same thing. Okay, I prefer to take a plane to go on a long journey because the train is not as fast as the aeroplane. Good job. Okay, well done. So I hope you can understand now how to apply this just as and not as. Okay, now Ahmad is a Grab driver. We are going to read a pretty short passage. It's not too long. Okay, we are going to look at this one. Ahmad is a Grab car driver. He drives passengers around the city. Okay, so we are familiar with Grab car right nowadays, right? Okay, so Ahmad is a Grab car driver. He drives passengers around the city. He says that many people travel on the Grab car nowadays. The fare isn't as cheap as a bus fare, but a bus isn't as fast as a Grab car. Do you get it? I repeat, the fare isn't as cheap as a bus fare, but a bus isn't as fast as a Grab car. On top of that, a bus isn't as comfortable as a Grab car. That is why the passengers don't mind paying a little extra. And he said, I work from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. After lunch and the short break, I start driving again from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. My working hours are just as long as a bus or regular taxi driver. Can you understand this one? Ahmad is comparing his own Grab car with the bus and the regular taxi. Okay, so the fare, which means they have to pay, okay, the fare isn't as cheap as the bus fare. Bus fare is probably 1 ringgit or 2, okay, but the Grab car is way more than that. It can go up to 8, 20, 30 sometimes, okay. The fare isn't as cheap as a bus fare, but a bus isn't as fast as a Grab car. Why do you think so? Okay, because the bus has to do a lot of pit stop, isn't it? They have to stop and pick up some passengers along the road. Okay, so the bus isn't as fast as a Grab car. So on top of that, a bus isn't as comfortable as a Grab car. Why? Because sometimes it can get very crowded. Okay, especially during peak hours when people finish working. Okay, they have to take the public transport, so it could be a bit crowded sometimes. Okay, so a bus isn't as comfortable as a Grab car. Okay, because Grab car, you can just one person, you can also take a Grab car. Okay, so even though Grab car, Ahmad thinks Grab car is way better than the bus, okay, but the working hours are still the same. Okay, his working hours are just as long as a bus or regular taxi driver. Okay, they still has to work from morning till night. Are you clear? Okay, so we talk about Grab driver, okay, Grab car driver. So in Malaysia, we do have a lot of drivers nowadays. All right, we have Grab car, okay, we have regular taxi, we have bus. What about other country? Do you want to find out? What about other country? Okay, do you remember the Coco taxi that appears just now? Okay, at the very beginning. So we are going to compare Cuban taxi. Okay, Cuban, there are two types of taxi there. One is called Coco taxi and the other one is called regular taxi. So we are going to compare Cuban taxis with just as. Remember, yeah, I want you to use just as, and not as with the adjectives. Okay, and the adjective in it. Okay, all right, the first one. Both taxis are cheap. Okay, Coco taxi and regular taxi, both are the same. They are cheap. So how am I going to write here? Coco taxi are what? Regular taxi. I do not want to say cheaper than. Okay, they are not cheaper than. So Coco taxi they are the same. How am I going to write? Just as or not as? How am I going to write? Okay, please type it out. Okay, can you please type it out, the answer? Coco taxi are just as or not as cheap as. Thank you for your answer, JC. Okay, regular taxi are as cheap as Coco taxi. Are just as cheap as. Okay, not very cheap as, yeah, just as cheap as. Okay, so here you go. Coco taxi are just as cheap as regular taxi. Okay, where both are cheap. So this is how you are going to say it. Coco taxis are just as cheap as regular taxis. Okay, let's proceed to another one. Coco taxis are faster. Okay, so as to compare Coco taxi to regular taxi, so Coco taxi are faster. So regular taxis are not what? Fast Coco taxis. Regular taxis aren't fast Coco taxi. What's your answer? What's your answer for number 2? Regular taxis aren't fast or faster. We don't use faster than here, yeah? Okay. Regular taxi are not as fast as Coco taxis. Correct. Okay. Coco taxis are not as fast as Coco taxi. That is the answer. Very good. So, let's see. All right, regular taxis are more. Coco taxis are faster, so regular taxis aren't as fast as Coco taxi. Okay, let's go on. Regular taxis are more comfortable because they have aircon. You can enjoy the aircon in the car. Okay, regular taxis are more comfortable. So how are you going to answer this? Coco taxi aren't regular taxis. Coco taxis aren't regular taxis. Coco taxis aren't just as comfortable as, or you just write as comfortable as. Are not. Coco taxis aren't. Coco taxis aren't as comfortable as regular taxis. Okay, so regular taxis are more comfortable. So regular taxi wins here. Okay, Coco taxis aren't as comfortable as regular taxis. Okay, so it's plural tense, Naresh. So we say Coco taxis are not. Okay, Coco taxis are not as comfortable than regular taxis. Good try, very good. Okay, good job. Okay, thank you, Naresh, for your answer. Yes, Tana, Ambu, Coco taxis. Okay, you omission S, yeah. Coco taxis aren't comfortable than the regular taxis. Okay, there are many taxis there. Okay, good job. Now, both taxis are fun. Both taxis are fun. Okay, now I'm using singular. So a regular taxi is, both are fun. Both are fun. So remember, just as, what as. So a regular taxi is just as, what as a Coco taxi. Can I have your answer, please? Both taxis are fun. So how are you going to write? A regular taxi is as what as a Coco taxi. A regular taxi is just as fun as a Coco taxi. Good job. Okay, thank you for your answers. All right, a regular taxi is just as fun as a Coco taxi. Good try. Good job. Yes. Okay, a regular taxi is just as fun as a Coco taxi. Okay, be careful. Sometimes I use plural form, sometimes I use singular form. Okay, you just need to be careful. Okay, a regular taxi is just as fun as a Coco taxi. Yes, good job, Naresh. You got the right answer. Okay, so far so good. Can you understand right now? Okay, this is how we use as, okay, to compare two things, okay, two transports now. Okay, last but not least, we have come to almost the end. Okay, this is your homework actually. Okay, let me go through this one first. Okay, Tim is planning to go to Malacca for a short vacation with his cousins. Let's read the conversation between Tim and his friend Susie. Are you ready? Okay, this is the last part. Okay, please bear with me. We still have like 8 minutes to go. Okay, here you go. Hi, Tim. I heard you are going to Malacca. Are you going to ride a trishaw? Yes, I am. My cousins want me to rent a bike and cycle around the town. However, I think cycling isn't as interesting as riding a trishaw. I think it isn't as tiring as cycling either. I agree. Besides, the hourly rate for a trishaw ride is just as pricey as a bike. Are you planning to go on a river cruise or a duckboat ride? I think a river cruise is just as exciting as a duckboat ride. The reviews for the duckboat ride aren't as positive as the river cruise. Therefore, I'm going on the cruise. Sounds like you have a good plan. Have fun. Thanks, Susie. All right, so this is a conversation between Susie and Tim. Okay, Tim is going to Malacca, and he is thinking whether to ride a trishaw or just rent a bike and go cycle around the town. So I'm going to show you the comparison that they make here. Okay, cycling isn't as interesting as riding a trishaw. That's what Tim thinks about it. Okay, and Susie thinks that riding a trishaw isn't as tiring as cycling. Okay, riding a trishaw isn't as tiring as cycling. And both trishaw and renting a bike, the hourly rate is just as pricey. Okay, the hourly rate for a trishaw ride is just as pricey as a bike, which means the price both the price are the same. Both. Okay. Are you planning to go on a river cruise or a duck boat? Asked Susie. Okay, because she thinks that river cruise is just exciting as a duck boat ride. Okay, she thinks both are the same. Both are the same. Okay, but Tim finds out the reviews for the duck boat ride aren't as positive as the river cruise. So he decided to go on the cruise. So this is the comparison they made here. So what is your task now? What is your task? Okay, this is the last task that you are going to do. Okay, you are not going to do it now. Okay, I'm just going to explain it to you. Do you know the different ways of getting around your town? Okay, tell us how you travel around the town. Do you ride on the bike? Okay, do you cycle around the town? Or do you just travel around the town by car? That's it. Okay, so I want you to compare the ways of traveling by using the adjectives, and don't forget to make comparison, yeah? Okay, use as, just as, or not as. Remember? Okay, so these are some of the examples. Okay, taxi, car, boat, bus, bike, train, okay, the MRT, the LRT, or you walk. Okay, so the task has been posted up in the Google Classroom. Okay, the post task has been uploaded on Google Classroom. Okay, and you can use the adjectives here, okay, to help you to complete. Okay, I usually travel the town by what? Then you tell me the reason why. You can compare, okay, the transport that you chose, okay, with the other transports. All right, and you can use the adjectives here that I have given here. All right, so please write it out, and I want you to record yourself and submit on Google Classroom. Can you please submit? Can you please record yourself and submit on Google Classroom? All right. Oh, last but not least, this is a sample answer. Okay, you can just read it out. Hi, everyone. I usually travel around the town by car. Okay, please record yourself. Okay, you write it out and record yourself. Okay, cars are just as safe as buses and taxis, but buses and taxis aren't as comfortable as cars. I find traveling around the town by car is more comfortable as cars aren't as crowded as buses or the LRT. So sometimes I like to travel around the town by motorbike too. It is because cars aren't as fast as motorbikes. Okay, especially when you're stuck in the jam. Okay, motorbikes are faster than the cars. Okay, this is a sample answer. So can you promise? How many words? No, it's okay. Don't worry about the words, all right? Ambu, don't worry about the words, okay? You just try to write it down by using five adjectives here, okay? Probably 5 sentences for each adjective. And please record yourself. Okay, you type it out and you can record yourself. I want to see your face and I want to hear your lovely voice. Okay, and submit on Google Classroom. Any questions? We have come almost the end of the lesson. Okay, so that's it for me today. I hope you have learned something with me, all right, over the 15 minutes just now, for the past 15 minutes. All right, so thank you for joining me today. Thank you, everyone.
So, thanks Madam Choo for her wonderful and interesting lesson. Please stay with me for just another few minutes. So, I want to remind you again that the post task for the lesson has been posted into the Google Classroom. So do remember to complete your task. Our next lesson would be on the 18th August 2022. So do remember to join our next lesson, which will be conducted by two speakers. They are Mr. Alan Ho Ming Ung from SJKC Tung Hua, Sarawak, and Miss Pan Che Kwan from SJKC Sin Ming, Penang. Okay, and their pre-task for Unit 6 will be out by 1st of August 2022. So do remember to complete the task before the lesson on 18 August. Last but not least, before you leave, please remember to fill in the attendance form. You can do this by copy and paste the link into your web browser or simply scan the QR code on the screen. You can also complete the task in Google Classroom after this so that Miss Choo can provide feedback to you for improvement. Do remember to complete the task given in Google Classroom. Thank you and see you again. Bye, everyone.